Well, no wonder nobody was answering me. I was asking like crazy, where do we want to start tonight? And nobody was answering me. So I just started teaching. All right. So who wants to see how Dr. Manoa made $1,760 today in Bitcoin and $760 yesterday?
Let's see it.
All right. Let's see it. This is called the 1 hour workday Bitcoin strategy. Key things that you want to go ahead and take a look at is number one, you got to be on the 30-minute time frame. Okay, so that's where we start. 30-minute. Number two, you got to have plain candles, no indicators whatsoever. So it's a naked chart. Okay. And the only thing that you want to add is a volume at the bottom. To add the volume, okay, you're going to come over here and you're going to look for volumes and then select volumes and drop it in your chart. When you do that, your chart is going to have this over here. We're going to get rid of this.
Sorry, Edgar. What are you on?
I'm on MT4.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we're going to delete this and we're going to delete this one too, because we don't need any other indicator other than volumes. Okay. And then volumes, we're going to do for the 30-minute time frame. You're going to have color green for volume up and color red for volume down. And you want to have your 20, 80, and 50 also in here. If you, I put it into everything. And that's pretty much it. So what we're looking for is we're looking for 3 green bars in a row, like we have over here. Okay, 3 green bars in a row. We're going to go ahead and mark the 3rd green bar, which is right over here. And then when we take a look at the candle that goes with that green bar, we're going to make a couple of determinations. Number one, is the price going up or the price going down? In this case, price is going up. So we're going to be looking for a possible sale. The next candle, as soon as it opens, if it's a bearish candle or a red candle, we're going to go ahead and enter the trade. And we're going to go ahead and start our journey. As you can see, this went from here all the way down here. And the reason that it went all the way down here, and if you take a look over here, you take a look at the prior low, okay, it's going to be right there. So that's why price was going in that direction. It's always going to go to the prior low or the prior support level. So in this strategy, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set your first take profit. We're going to go ahead and take about halfway down. So it'll be right around there. That will be your first take profit. And then we're going to go ahead and take the second profit all the way down here. As you can see, take profit number 1 was hit, but take profit number 2 was not. Okay, it got all the way down here and then it turned around. But, if you take a look at a measurement on this and you take a look at where we started and when we took profit for number 1, that right there is 11,580, 11,476 pips. Okay, that's quite a bit of pips. Okay, 11,476 pips in one quick move. All right. if we would have gone ahead and tried to go ahead and hit profit number 2, we would have come out short, but at the point that it gets over here and starts to go ahead and pull back, we know to go ahead and get out of this trade when it pulls back. So if we would have gotten out right around here on the second trade, we would have had another 14,371 pips. Okay, so that's a little bit over 28,000 pips in 2 trades. And for those that are keeping track, okay, if we're looking at 28,000 pips, if we're doing it the poor way and we're doing just a micro lot, which is 0.01, which is 10 cents per pip, that move right there, those 2 trades would have been $2,800. Okay. Any questions on that? I'm going to show it again, but I want to see if anybody has any questions. No questions? All right, let's go ahead and get rid of these lines.
Well, Edgar, I don't know if every, let me see. I'm looking at who's on. I'm not even set up for this yet, so I'm not even sure if Ebony is either, or
Selena is, Melissa is.
Yeah, but we probably, I don't know if we are.
Yeah.
Because mine wasn't, we haven't finished.
All right, it's okay.
So
we'll get to, well, you don't need the SBA for this. This is naked. This is a naked chart. You don't need any indicators whatsoever for this. Okay? This is a naked chart. This is just a strategy that Dr. Manoa shared with everybody on Wednesday on that class that he did for everybody in the company.
Yeah.
Okay? So nobody was left out of this class.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So everybody got this strategy last Wednesday. All I'm doing is I'm showing you what it was, so that if you want to go ahead and take advantage of it, you take advantage of it. All right. I'm going to, because I know I did. So, I'm going to go ahead and show the next. We're going to come over here. And here again, it's another example. Okay. Again, the strategy, all you need is the volume indicator in the bottom. You're going to wait for 3 green bars at the bottom. When you get into those green bars, oops, wrong thing over here. We're going to come over here to the 3rd green bar and we're going to mark it. We have a bearish, candle. So that means that the price is going where? It's going down. So if the price is going down, we're going to be looking for a possible purchase. Okay. The next candle that opens up is a bullish candle, a green candle. But, as you know, green candle would have opened all the way up here, gotten all the way up here, and then pull back. Okay. Pull back. And it finally closed right up here. So what we're going to do is on the first candle, we don't go in. We're going to wait for the second candle. It opened here. We're going to wait for the candle to get to the level, where it closed on the prior one, which is right here. That's where we enter the trade. We enter the trade right over here. And we go ahead and continue that trade. We're going to go ahead and take a look. Take a look over here. Here is your resistance. Okay, your resistance level is going to be right up here. All right, so we're looking for price to go all the way up there. That's what we're looking for. All right, so because we know the price is going to be coming in this direction, we're going to go ahead and take halfway up. Okay, we're gonna take our profit halfway up, which is going to be roughly around there. So we're gonna take our first profit right here, and we're gonna take our second profit all the way over here at the top. All right, so we're looking at first profit. We went from here to here. That is 6,259 pips. Okay, we hit it and went past it. Second take profit, we never got, but we went all the way from here. We went up here, but then it started pulling back. So we're gonna go ahead and take the pullback. Okay, we're gonna get out right here, which is $12,519 pips. So we got on our fixed one, on the first one, we went 6,478. And then let's say that it's 18,000 altogether, okay? Just to keep it round numbers. So we're looking again, 18,000. And I went further back than yesterday and today, so that's why, you're seeing all this pips over here, times micro lot, which is 10 cents. Oops, I wish. So 18,000 times 0.1, $1,800. Okay. $1,800 on that one. Any questions on that one? Okay, let's go to the next one. We're going to continue to look for it. I marked them down so that I could go ahead and go over them. Here's the next one. We're looking for 3 green bars. We got 1, 2, and 3 is where I marked it. We have a green. Okay. We have a green, and the reason I marked this one, even though that nothing much was happening over here, we have a green candle. So that means price is going up. So we're going to be looking for a possible sale. But what happens here? What happens here is you have a doji candle and then a hammer. You don't go in on anything that is a doji, a hammer, or a dragonfly. Any of those candles, you do not go in to trade. You wait it out. Okay. So we're waiting it out, and we see that the next bar over here is a green bar. So we're going to be looking for price to be going up. Okay. So we have over here, price went up a little bit. We wait for this candle to close, wait for the next candle to open. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the candle to get to the same level where the prior candle closed. And then we're going to enter the sale. The buy. So we would have entered over here, and we're going to again, I should have left that. No, let's see. Here is that resistance over here. The prior resistance level is right there. So we're looking for, price to go all the way up there, correct? So we're going to go ahead and do halfway. Okay, for profit number 1. So if we're going to go ahead and do halfway, it's going to be right around there. No, it's a little bit higher than that. Right there. So we're looking at halfway. So take profit number 1. We start over here, come over here. That's 4,271 pips. And then for take profit number 2, it is $81.34. So 81 and 41, let's go ahead and call it 13,000 pips that you picked up on that. So 13,000 times 0.0, whoops. 13,000 times 0.10, doing a micro lot. I got to learn how to create my calculator so I don't get you guys' hopes up. So that's another $1,300. Not too shabby, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and take this away. I'm going to keep that resistance level right there. Yep. That resistance level is no longer relevant. So we're going to take it away. Here we come to the last one. This is the one from today. Okay. This is the one from today. Looking at 1, 2, 3 green bars. We are on a bullish candle. Okay. We are on a bullish candle. So we're looking for price to shoot up. Okay. So we're looking for the second candle to come to the same level where this close. And we took this one all the way up from here to here. Okay. As you can see, the new resistance level was right up here. So if it was right up there and we're going to take the first take profit halfway up, it's going to be roughly right there. All right. And then it never got to the second take profit. What it did is it got all the way up here. And then if you take a look, it stayed green, green, and then it turned red. So that rate bar right there was giving us an indication that it was going to go ahead and turn around. All right. So what we did is we went ahead and rode it all the way back down. So we had right here, from here to here, there's 3,817 pips. And then I got in on the second part, the way down right here to here. There's 3,653 pips. So let's call it 10,000 pips for argument's sake. We got 10,000 pips times a micro lot. It's a cool $1,000. As Dr. Manila says, easy money. Any questions before I move on?
This is recorded, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, thank you.
Okay. All right. So much for the 1 hour workday strategy for the Bitcoin. Remember, it's got to be the 30-minute time frame. The only indicator you're going to add is the volume indicator at the bottom. And I'll show you how to go ahead and do that. So now we're going to go back to some pocket options by popular demand. Yay. Okay. All right, so we've been hitting pocket options quite heavily for the past 3 weeks. All right. So first thing, I want to go ahead and make sure that everybody is in the same page. Everybody understands the Bollinger Band and what the settings are for the Bollinger Band, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Everybody understands how to set up the vortex, the oscillator, and the momentum and what the settings are, correct?
I might need you to go over them again. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's why I asked the question. Okay, so your vortex, you're going to leave like it comes. You're not going to touch it. The oscillator, you're going to click on the pencil and you're going to set your K period to 17, your D period to 6, the smoothing period to 5. The moving average that we're going to be using is the EMA. You're going to change your styles. For the K period, it's going to be green. For the D period, it's going to be red. You're going to set your 80 as a red, your 20 as a green, and everything is going to be 2 pixels. For the momentum, you're going to hit on the pencil and you're going to change the period from 10 to 5. Okay. Once you have done all of those changes, then you can go ahead and start using the strategy. The strategy is very simple. You're going to wait for pricing to go outside the red band on the Bollinger Band. And then when it comes back in, you're going to sell it from the red band to the white band. Okay. The white band, you're going to stay clear from any trades because pricing can turn around on you in a heartbeat. Then you're going to continue to sell it to the green band. And when it gets to the green band, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to wait for a price to go outside of the green band. You're going to sell it to the white, stay cool around the white, and then continue to sell it through the red. Okay. Of course, you're going to have periods when things like this happen. As you can see, it went into a very big period of consolidation over here. Okay. And you know that it's consolidation because when you look at the oscillator, see how flat it stayed. Okay. So the signal for the pricing to be going from the sale side is not just that it went outside the red band. You're also waiting for this pricing to go down from the 80 towards the 20. Okay. With the red line being on top, as is doing right here towards the end right now. Okay. See how the red band is now on top and the pricing is going from the 80 to the 20. I'm going to get into the, I don't want to do a minute. You got to be careful with this brokers because they change your time clock. And next thing you know, you think you're going for a 30-second trade and you're in a minute. But this is going to be a sale. I'm going to wait for this candle to close, which it just did. I'm going to go ahead and we're in the no trade zone right here. We're in the white line, so I'm going to be very careful. Okay, you want to stay away from trading in the white line. Let me see if find something that is outside. Oh, okay, perfect. All right, so what are we waiting for over here? So you can see pricing is out inside, coming in from the red band, going inside. Okay, but what is going on over here on the oscillator? You're looking at the oscillator, the green is still on top. And pricing is above the 80. So we don't have a sale yet, even though it keeps changing from red to green, green to red, red to green. If we get into that trade, and I'm going to go ahead and get into the trade for a sale right now. Okay, well, here we go. As soon as I got in, it started to cross outside of the 80. Okay, so that actually was perfect timing on that. Okay, because we're going to win that trade, and the whole thing is starting. The red is starting to dominate, and it's starting to go ahead and go inside the 80. It's starting, and it's reversing a little bit right now. But when I hit it, it was far enough down that we're going to be okay. And we won that 30-second trade. Okay. And you see right here what happened on the vortex. See how that line jumped up. Okay. And it's looking to go ahead and do the crisscross right here. But we're still selling this, and we're looking to sell it. I'm going to wait for this candle to go ahead and close to see what is going to happen. Got 7 seconds, 6. All right, I'm gonna see what the next candle opens right there. We just sold it again. All right, and there we go. Come on. Come on. There. You see, it's this area on the white. It's always difficult. Always difficult. But we're gonna go ahead and win that trade. It looks like, yep. We're going to win that trade. Okay, so we won that trade. So again, see the crisscross over here in the vortex is about to happen. We're coming down from the 80. You're looking over here, starting to go very much into the sale side. So I'm going to wait some more over here. As you can see, it's reversing. We're in the white zone. So we're going to stay away from doing a trade right here. Okay. Going to wait, see how, boom, it shot in the opposite direction. Okay, the vortex is still not in its sale mode. Now it's getting more towards sale mode, and we're going to get for a sale right here. Come on. There we go. Don't do that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on. Come on. There we go. And we won that. Let me make sure. Yep, we did. Now, actually, we broke even. We didn't win it, but we didn't lose it. So we broke even on that one. Okay. Now we are in the middle over here between the 80 and the 20. So we're going to go ahead and cool our heels for a little bit. Any questions? No questions from anybody? Carrie?
I'm good.
Maria, I'm
Good.
sorry.
Mhm.
I'm
All
driving, but I just can't wait to get home and implement this. I'm glad the lady asked you to go over it. Because I would definitely be doing this when I get home. So thank you so much.
Not a problem. All right. Melissa, any questions?
No, I'll just go over it again as well.
Okay. Selena, any questions?
No questions.
All right, so far, if you really look at it, we are 3 for 3. Let's see if we can get one more trade out of this. Not out of this pair, though. Let's go ahead and change. Take a look at what we have over here. All right, and what you want to do is you want to look for a market that is moving, that is popping. Like this one over here is just, we are too late to get into the sale. But actually it wasn't an ideal sale. I mean, an ideal buy to begin with, because look at where the pricing is. It's above the 80, above the 20, and red is on top. So it is more pushing towards the sale side than to the buy side, even though you see the opposite going over here. See pricing going up, okay, that can reverse itself at any time. Because all the signs, like it just did right there, all the signs, I mean, you're looking at the vortex, it's saying sell. You're looking over here saying sell, the volume is saying sell. So I'm going to get in for a sell right here. All right. And there it goes. All right. So all you got is you have to have the patience to go over all the indicators and make sure that you at least have 3 out of 4 that are going the direction that you're doing the trade. Okay. And right there, we are 4 for 4 so far. Okay. 4 for 4. All right. And all it takes is letting the indicators do the work for you and you having the patience for it to develop. Okay. And still we're showing sale all the way across here, even though you're seeing the prices going up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay. And right now, let me see, we got 14 seconds left on this candle. I'm going to wait for it to close to decide what we're going to do next. Red is dominating over here in the vortex, but it still is above the 20. Okay. So, it's risky territory. So I'm going to wait. And as you can see, that candle open green. So I'm going to stay away from that one because prices push it up, even though we're getting sale over here, and sale over here. But, it's pushing up and then pushing back down. I mean, if I would have gotten any of those trades, any of those indications right there, I would have probably gone the opposite direction in a heartbeat. Okay. So I'm going to look for another pair, see what's going on. Don't like this one. Ooh. See how narrow that band is and how it all is going in one direction? That's a clear sign of all that consolidation that has been going on over here. So we're going to stay away from this one too. All right, there seems to be some action on this one right here. This is the one that we just left. All right, over here, we have a long period of consolidation. Okay, that we're starting to come out of. Pricing just went outside the vortex. So we're waiting to see what is going to come over here. We're above the 80. Okay. The green line is above the red line. So we're going to hold our heels for a little bit. So you can see vortex is saying buy. The momentum, the volume at the bottom is telling you there's going to be a buy. Over here is telling you that it's going to be a buy. So everything is indicating a buy. But we're just outside of the Bollinger Band, okay, of the red band. So we're going to time this better and we're going to come back to it All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take Cisco and I'm going to mark it so that I know that I need to come back to it. All right, and I'm going to go look for something else. All right, Facebook is ready to go to the upside. So you can see, there you go. Wow, that's a huge, huge engulfing candle. We're going to wait for the pullback. Come on, pull back. Wow, pull back. I know you're going to pull back. 6 seconds left on that candle. 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the pullback, and now we're going to get in for the buy. All right, so we're getting in for the buy, and come on. Come on. And we lost our first one. Didn't pull back enough. But we missed this one. I mean, we could have gotten in right around here and had fun with that one. Okay, so crisscross just happened over here. We're waiting for this candle to close. It just closed. Now we're getting for the buy again. And I think they're starting to play games. What time is it? Yep, it's 15 minutes before the hour. So now they're starting their games because there was no reason why I should have pulled back that far down. Okay, shouldn't have reversed that far down. So, you know, keep in mind that every 15 minutes, they're going to play their games. Remember, this is an OTC market, over-the-counter market. The brokers control everything. So, you know, you want to keep in mind that, you know, a quarter after the hour, half after the hour, and a quarter before the hour, they're going to go ahead and play their games, and they're going to go ahead and recover their money, because their job is to go ahead and make sure that they have an equal amount of losers and equal amount of winners. And we were overdue for losses. So they went ahead and got us twice.
So
Okay.
Edgar, I'm sorry if you hear noise. I'm on the freeway, but so how long do they play games? I mean, is it for a full 15 minutes or just a couple minutes?
No.
Or?
No, it's just they do it for a minute or two, but
Oh, okay.
it happens every quarter hour. You
Okay,
know,
thank
they're going to go ahead and do it 15 minutes after the hour, half an hour after the hour, and 15 minutes before the hour. Okay. So, you know, especially in the OTC market, you know, they can't do that on the regular, you know, like when you're doing currencies and you are on an open market, they can't do that. You know, like over here, if we went to currency right now, okay, and it wasn't a Saturday night, all of these over here would not be OTC. They would be, you know, some of, you know, one or two of them will be OTC, and then a great number of them will be paying anywhere between 65% to about 88%. Okay. They can't manipulate that. Okay. So that market is a little safer. Okay. But when it comes to the OTC market is a made up market. Okay. That's why it's called over the counter. So because it's a made up market, they control it. And they're going to go ahead and play games on the OTC market. Okay. Any other questions? And I see that Adrian just joined us. How you doing, Adrian? Adrian is one of our newest students, and he has some really good success yesterday. Why don't you tell us about it, Adrian?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. I've been practicing. I've been practicing on my mobile and my laptop and pocket option. And yeah. Actually, yesterday, I made what was it? 9 trades. You know, back to back. I mean, it took me like about a day and a half, 2 days. You know, but yeah, it was like a day and a half. Um, but yeah, it was very uh, excited. I was very excited. I was trying to take it slow. I blow about like 3 counts of $1,000, but and then I realized I had to be very patient. You know, so here and there I'll see the stocks, and then I'll make I will make a decision on when and which stock to trade, and that's how I made it up to like 8 trades, 9 trades. But yeah, it was.
So let me make sure I understood you correctly. You blew the account, you're on demo account and you blew the account 3 times. So you went through
Yes.
$3,000.
Yes, I did.
Okay. And then you learn that it's going to take patience to go ahead and head in the right direction. And then the
Mhm.
moment you learn that and you started to exercise patience and you started to exercise discipline, you won 9 in a row.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I am looking over here on my phone because I have the screenshot that you sent me yesterday, and you were trading $200 at a time. Okay.
Yes.
So $200 at a time. And from what I'm seeing over here, most of them were paying, they were paying 80%. Okay.
Yes. I was trying to stay on 80%.
Right. So I'm going to go ahead and just do some quick numbers over here. All right. So we're looking at 80%. You did $200 times 80%. So that meant that you took $160 profit on each one times 9. That's $1,440 in profits.
Yes.
Awesome job.
Yeah, man. I
Awesome
was
job.
amazed. I was like, oh man.
Awesome job. Okay. So now you know what it takes. It takes the patience and the discipline. And obviously, if you win 9 in a row, you understood the strategy and you're exercising the strategy. And now your eyes are trained. How does that feel?
Well, it feels very good because I mean, like I would see my indicator. I will see my band, and then my eyes like automatically will go down and let my other indicators, uh, just to get some how to call just to confirm, to get a confirm, that if I should go for my
Right.
trade or not. Yeah. So once I will get like 2 or 3, like 2, I will try to get three of my other indicators, like
Yep.
to confirm to
Yeah,
go for it, and then I will
you're
go
using
for
a
it.
total of 4 indicators. So what you
Yes.
want is you want at least 3 of them to be in agreement.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah. So that's what I would try to do, because sometimes it would be like kind of tricky, because everything would seem like it was good to go for it, but like my indicators were showing something else, so I had to just wait. Like, oh yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
and then, yeah, but yeah, it's just like, but yeah, it took me like a good like I blew like three $1,000 account, but yeah, it was a
But
good experience.
do you see the money now?
Oh yeah. Yes, man. I do. I'm just, like I know I gotta be patient, but I would like to be, already trading life, but I know that I gotta,
All right.
I mean, I'm just
So
trying to,
let
yeah,
me ask you this, Adrian. You're probably almost ready to go ahead and, I told you that it was going to take you a couple of weeks. You're actually blowing through
yes,
this. I mean,
yes,
after a week, you're a lot farther along than I was when I was starting on your point.
mhm,
So, the time is coming that you might be ready to go ahead and move on to the next step. What are you going to be funding your account with?
I believe it'll be Coinbase.
Yeah, but are you going to be funding it with how much money?
I don't know. I was thinking like 300.
Okay, let
Uh-huh.
me go ahead and show you something that is going to excite you. Okay, can everybody see that?
Yes,
Can you see that?
Yes.
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 All right. So let's go ahead and assume that you're going to do $300. And I'm going to be very conservative over here. I am telling you to risk only 5% of your account. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And I am showing you over here. First, I'm going to show you with no withdrawals. Okay. And what this is right here is a trading plan. And on this trading plan, you're going to take that $300. And on the first day, you're going to trade 5 times. The second day, you're going to trade 5 times, and so on and so on. So this is a total of 12 days. And this is just risking 5% of your account, which is what, the maximum threshold is for most traders. So what
Okay.
it's saying is that you're going to make your first trade is going to be for $15, then the second for 16, the third for 16, the fourth for 17, and the fifth for 18. And if you win all those trades, you move forward. Okay. But at the end, you would have picked up $50.96 in profit. That's a very conservative progression and a very conservative plan. If you
Mhm.
wanted to get more aggressive, you could double it and take it to 10% risk. Okay. So as you can see, your trades get bigger. Okay. But your
Mhm.
rewards also get bigger.
Yes.
You see that? So now I'm going to step this back over to 5%. And what this will enable you to do is if you follow this plan, okay, and after 5 trades, you get out, all right, at the end of 12 days, you would have 10 times your account.
Mm. Oh man.
Is that neat or what?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
That's
Because what
nice.
you're doing is you're compounding your profits because you're reinvesting every bit that you win. You're not withdrawing anything. You are compounding your profits, and you're going to take your 350 and the next day, and you can see the bets keep going up because the more money that you have, the larger the amount that you can trade is. And it keeps going up and up and up and up and up. And eventually you're going to be trading $152. Okay. Now, this
Mhm.
strategy is very simple. And what you will go ahead and do is if you lose, okay, let's say that you lost your first trade. What's your next trade?
Mm.
$30 because you're doubling up.
Yes.
Because if you double up and you're doing $30 instead of 10, instead of 15, it's like you never lost. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
Now, the key also is if you do the first trade and you lose, you do $30 and you lose, what do you do next?
Double up again?
No, you stop trading.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
Okay,
force
okay,
it.
okay. Okay,
Don't
okay.
force it. You stop trading. You want to go ahead, you double up after a loss, but when you lose 2 times, you get out,
All right. Okay.
okay? Because now you're down $45,
Yeah.
okay? To recover that $45, your next trade is going to have to be either 90 or at least $30.
Mm,
Okay, so
Yes.
you can start to kind of recover a little bit. Okay, that's to make sense to everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now here's another nugget for those of you that are going to be trading with very small accounts. Okay, anything under $100. Don't start trading your 5% or 3%. Start your trading with $1. Okay. So you're starting at $1 and it's paying 80%. That means that you're going to win 180. If you win the trade, what is your next trade? You're going to bet the 180 because you're playing with your same dollar plus the 80 cents that you just won. Okay. So your next bet, you're going to go ahead and get out $3.24. Okay. So you have $1.44 in profit. So use your same $1. Okay. You're still using your $1. That's not going to go ahead and change. Okay. But you have now the 80 cents in profit plus $1.44. So you got $1.44 plus 80 cents. Okay. 44 plus 80 cents. That's 224 plus the dollar. You got 324, correct? So you're going to make your next bet 324. Okay. You win that bet. Your next bet is going to be 583. Follow what I'm saying? So you're progressively increasing your bet and you're doing it all with profits, not risking more than your $1. Okay. If you lose, then you go back a step. So if you next bet is 583 and you lose that, you go back to 324. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. And that's how we're a very small balance, you can go ahead and grow your account real quick. I mean, I have done this with $40 and $50 on the account. The next thing I know, I made $70. Very quietly, very, very simply. All right. So we got 9:05. So we are a little bit over an hour. Any questions? Anything else in particular that anybody wants me to cover?
Edgar,
Yes, ma'am.
can you go back on that Bitcoin strategy? There was some settings on the volume indicator, or just
Yes.
leave it as is?
No, the volume indicator, or you just leave as is. All you're going to do is make sure that your color is green and red.
Okay, and they already set it for green and
Yep.
red. Okay, I got it.
Yep. That's it. That's it. Anybody else? All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Okay. That's going to be it. And, I thank everybody that came on. And what I'll be doing is as soon as the recording is available, I will be posting this in the Mob on Fire website so that you can go ahead and take a look at it and go over it at your leisure. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Everyone have a good night. Mob.
Mob.